Time for a flashback. Is Dad going to die? Why? Can't you cure him? Huh? No, I don't want him to die. Why? Why can't the doctors cure him? Please. Please, save my dad. That memory.
No.
Why am I hesitating? Someone is suffering just like I did. Derek Stylus. Didn't you pursue this career to give people hope?
I'm a doctor.
I'm not a doctor if I give up hope before my patients. Let's get ready.
Doctor?
I'm sorry I hesitated, Angie, but I'm not going to let you suffer anymore. No, we're going to do everything we can. Doctor, then you'll... Let's begin the operation.
We'll save this patient.
We'll save your father. Right, Doctor. Sorry about cutting off that last part, so suddenly. Didn't have enough battery power, remaining. Episode 9, The Touch. What's Professor Blackwell's condition?
Dr. Styles!
His blood pressure and pulse are decreasing. If this keeps up, his vitals will drop as well. Let's perform the operation. Get ready immediately. Understood. I can't hesitate. Now isn't the time to be scared. Never forget, Derek Styles. You are a doctor. Alright, same things last time, except this time we're gonna do it right. I'll never turn my back on a patient again. I'm a doctor. Doctor? It's going to be okay. Don't worry. I understand. Then let's begin the briefing. Again, the affected area is the heart, and mutated tumors have formed due to post-guilt syndrome. The objective for this operation is the same. Excise and extract the mutated tumors from the heart. It may be more difficult this time. His condition has gotten even worse. But I don't want my father to... Angie, if we both work together, I'm sure we can save him.
We'll save this patient.
No, we will save him. Right, Doctor.
I won't let you die.
Alright. Let's do this again.
Well, let's begin. Doctor, use the drug. Please inject the medication. Toxicosis has subsided. Use the scalpel. Use the forceps. Toxicosis. Use the antibiotic gel.
Wait for it. Now. I said now. That was a close one.
Hey, please be careful.
It creates inflammation. That's what it does. Yeah. Great. Don't do that. Wait for it, and now. Yeah, I totally jumped the gun on that one.
Well, that's done.
Angie.
Now I got this little bugger.
Doctor,
What? Concentrate.
please, doctor.
I won't let you die. All right, let's do this. I will save this patient.
I think we've got our power back. Bruh. There we go.
That was truly amazing.
Thank you.
Doctor,
Never could have done this without you, Angie. Okay, let's close them up.
the
Yeah, buddy. Okay. That could have gone better, but it is what it is. We're finished. We pulled it off. Yes.
Thank goodness.
I'm so glad. But that power I used, that was definitely... My mind, it's so foggy. What's wrong with me? My whole body feels heavy. And why is everything going dark?
Doctor?
Are you okay?
Dr. Styles!
We're from Caduceus. Where's the professor? He's over here. What's his condition? About that. They said there's a risk of infection, so I ordered all personnel to stay clear. Damn, I hope we still have enough time. Sorry to keep you waiting, Derek. The cavalry's here.
Hey!
Shh, keep your voice down in the ward. Oh, yeah, my bad. Wait a second, what's going on? What happened to Derek? Is he infected? Breathing is stable, pulse, normal, no external injuries, no fever. I think he's just fast asleep. What? Professor Blackwell, his vitals are stable too.
Yes.
Yes, I think he's going to be okay. Dr. Styles saved him. So, there's nothing for us to do here? It sure seems that way. Screw that. Wake up, Derek. You called us all the way out here so we could watch you take a nap? Hey, don't wake him up. Seriously. Just let him rest for a while.
Huh?
Hey, Angie. Are you and Dr. Styles okay? I have no idea what you're talking about. What? Oh, it's nothing. Not only did you attempt a risky operation on your own, but you collapsed right afterward. You really do like making people worry, don't you? I know I've been a pain, but thanks to all of you, I think I'm ready to stand on my own 2 feet again. Thank you again so much. Good, then it looks like you're done with your second residency. You were quite a headache, but I suppose that's always been the case.
You're such a handful.
Oh, come on. I'm about to leave. Can't you treat me like a colleague for once? Derek, the reason you can return to Caduceus is not because you've regained your healing touch. It's because you returned to being the doctor you were, who could face patients in any situation. The fierce battles are far from over. You can't let them get the best of you.
Yes.
Yes, sir. And as your guardian angel, I've got one more thing to say. Next time you go with Miss Thompson to see her father, try to bring him some good news, okay? Huh? What's that supposed to mean? I guess we can only work so many miracles in this Nurse Fulton.
Doctor.
Dr. Styles! Huh? You came to get me?
Huh?
Didn't they tell you? They asked me to meet up with you, actually. Oh, is that right? Man, all that silly talk is making me nervous around my own assistant.
Doctor.
Dr. Styles? What, yes? Well, I haven't had the chance to thank you properly.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for saving my father again. I need to thank you too. You're the reason I was able to break out of my slump and regain my healing touch. I'm looking forward to starting fresh. Okay, but you know, I'm still going to speak my mind, even if it comes out sounding harsh. I didn't expect that would ever change, but it's probably best that way. Well, shall we get going?
Yeah.
Sure. Attaboy, Derek. I knew you had it in you. Alright, things are really gonna get crazy in the story here, so buckle up. Chapter 5, Unnatural Abilities. Episode 1, The HOA. The Asclepius Project? Is that the official name of the venture you mentioned yesterday, Mr. Mercer? Yes, the name may seem a bit pretentious, but I assure you, it is merited. In fact, I push for this title to ensure that the importance of our motives is not forgotten. Patrick Mercer, age 52, a career bureaucrat of the Ministry of Health and Human Services. As CEO of the hands of Asclepius, he strives to change the very structure of American medicine. Let me see if I got this right. The goal of the HOA is to provide doctors with world-class training, correct? Actually, that's a very accurate summary of our main directive. You see, the number of doctors who reach their full potential as surgeons is rather minimal. Our emphasis would be to provide skilled doctors with the training to make them superior, top tier. This training you intend to do, I don't think it'll be as easy as you make it sound. I understand your concerns, but we've considered this from every possible angle. It's foolproof. I'd be happy to explain the procedure in more detail when we invite you to our offices. Caduceus and its doctors continue to set the standard for skills and practices in the medical field. The hands of Asclepius is going to do everything it can to bring the world's doctors to your level. For that reason, I hope Caduceus will support us with personnel as a symbol of your cooperation. Mr. Mercer, I do approve of your company's aspirations, but even though we've taken measures to counter PGS, the battle isn't over. All I can say is that right now, it would be very difficult to lend you any of our staff. And unfortunately, we don't have any jurisdiction over doctors outside of our organization. I realize that I am asking a lot, but even so, please consider my request. It says in your plan that you intend to cultivate 10 or more premier doctors within a year. Wouldn't you say that's fairly ambitious for that kind of time span? With people's lives on the line, time is of the essence, wouldn't you agree? That is true.
Hey!
Dr. Stylus, welcome back. I heard you had a rough time over at Hope, man. The Iron Vixen herself told me how much fun she had with you. Yeah, I'm sorry to have worried everybody, but I'm okay now, really. Derek, there was no doubt in my mind that you returned to work here. Thanks, Dr. Clarks. And again, I'm sorry to have caused so much trouble. Not at all. Besides, now you'll work twice as hard to make up for all the lost time, right? It was a relief to hear that you were able to save Professor Blackwell. Losing him would have been a tragedy for us all.
Yes.
It took a while, but I'm back, and I feel confident again. Angie, we're happy for you too. Your father's prognosis looks good, right? Yes, thanks to everyone's help.
Excuse me.
Hey, Tyler, where's the deal? Is he in class right now? Oh yeah, about him? Things have gotten a little complicated. What'd you do to him, Tyler? I told Adil that the director is the one who performed his operation, and after that, he...
Dr. Stylus.
Then Dr. Stylus wasn't the one who operated on me? Hey, Adil. I feel so betrayed. Huh? Well, I believed in him. I believed that if I ever got into trouble, he'd be the one who'd be there for me. But I don't understand. No, you got it wrong, Adil. Derek was... What? Well, he really wasn't in any condition to perform the operation. But Dr. Stylus has the healing touch. Why didn't he use it on me? Did he think I wasn't worth it? Even if he wanted to,
Dr. Stylus.
I was about to die, and he still didn't. How am I supposed to trust Dr. Stylus now? Adil, hey, where are you going?
Hey!
I couldn't bring myself to tell him that he'd lost the healing touch. I'm sorry, Derek. I couldn't shake him out of it. So that's why Dr. Twilba looked so gloomy after the operation. Dr. Stylus, it might be best to clear up any misunderstandings before matters get worse. Adil.
Oh, no.
Unfortunately, our country's healthcare system has a great deal of shortcomings. The lack of doctors, the cost of entering the field, and the gap between rich and poor. Even the skill level of doctors from one hospital to the next varies widely. These are all problems I've been fighting to solve. I'm aware that you have been a stout activist in your attempts to make changes in our field. You've established charities and joined hands with both private investors and companies. For a division of the government, you've made these things happen with incredible speed. I have my reasons for wanting to get things pushed through quickly. Are you interested in seeing our operating rooms? Yes, definitely. Ah, there you are, Director. Derek, is today your first day back? So you've returned. I can tell just by looking at you that you're back to your old self.
Yes.
Director Hoffman, Chief Casal, I'm sorry to have been such a burden on you. Ah, are you the infamous Dr. Stylus? Derek, this is Patrick Mercer from the Ministry of Health and Human Services. He's establishing a new medical organization called the Hands of Asclepius. Nice to meet you. So, what is this Hands of Asclepius? It's the company I founded for the sole purpose of creating more skilled doctors like yourself. Of course, if you were interested, we'd be happy to welcome you aboard, Dr. Styles. No, thank you. I'm content working here. Mr. Mercer, I'd appreciate if you refrained from recruiting our top surgeons. But Dr. Styles should be able to make his own choices, wouldn't you agree? Still, you of all people should know it's bad form to... Excuse me for a moment. This is Sydney. Is it an emergency? What's her condition? I'm sorry, you're breaking up. Did you say PGS in her stomach? Alright, get her to the OR. Derek, I know you just got back, but can I trust you with this operation? Yes, I can handle it.
Counting.
Alright, then it's in your hands. Hurry to the operating room, please. Yes, sir. What a perfect opportunity. Would it be possible for me to observe the operation? Of course. Do you think I will have the honor of witnessing the famed healing touch?
Well,
Let's just wait and see. I'll start with the briefing. This patient has been infected with guilt before, and is currently suffering from tumors inside her stomach as an effect of PGS. There is one objective on for this operation: excise and extract all tumors from the stomach. But it appears that blood pools have also started to form, so we'll need to drain them while extracting the tumors.
Doctor.
And, Doctor, I know we have a government official observing us, but please try not to get distracted. Thanks, Angie. All we need to do is concentrate on who's in front of us, right? You got it.
let's begin the operation.
Alright, let's make this happen.
Let's do our best. Use the ultrasound. Please inject the medication. Caduceus has subsided.
Alright, so this blood's gonna be ruining our day here, so let's get rid of that first. Then we can take care of these tumors.
Please be careful.
Same with the Caduceus.
Look!
Yeah, mini tumors. We got this. Yeah. Just making sure we're on the right track.
Well, that's done. Use the magnification tool.
Alright.
Huh?
Uh-oh.
The patient's in danger.
Oh, no.
Dr. Styles!
Alright, off we go. Oh, come on. There we go. Clear out the Caduceus. Stabilize. Alright, that's going to be happening periodically. That would explain it. Yeah, sometimes when you're using the drain, you gotta, you gotta make sure you're not, like, pointing upwards. Otherwise you'll get stuck. Okay, I was afraid I was gonna mess up my timing there.
Use the magnification.
Uh-oh, I dropped my stylus. Pause. Thank you. Just my luck. Just in case it doesn't click. Oh, okay, yeah, so in this operation, when you get to this part, the drain stops working, so... yeah. So you have to make do without it for a little while.
Doctor.
And it's back. Okay, good. I don't want the healing touch right now, thank you. One here. Man, you just have everything happening in this operation, aren't you? Yeah, so just do what I did. If you have to go up with the drain, make sure you pick a spot on the left or right sides before instead of just going straight up. So we don't this way you don't get stuck. All right, conditions are finally stable, so let's close her up.
Great work.
Angie.
Oh yeah, so there's there's just a short blurb of how like, oh yeah, Mr. Mercer was impressed with your performance. You're not gonna go transfer over to another hospital, are you? And Derek's like, no way, screw that noise, I'm staying here.
Oh no.
To put it bluntly. That was a spectacular operation, Dr. Hoffman. No wonder he is counted among the world's best. I've seen the footage of it before, but seeing it in person is really something else. Footage? The HOA has been striving to reach a skill level. Of course, there are many who doubt it can be done. At any rate, the war has already begun, and we're doing everything we can to ensure our victory. Mr. Mercer, what exactly do you mean by that? This arrived at the Ministry of Health and Human Services. It's a copy, but please take a look. A letter? There are those who would ask how the deceased shall rise, and what form they shall take. An exercise in futility. What is sown in life can only be reaped through death. I recognize this cryptic prose. Delphi? Yes, the police are still trying to confirm the source, but really, there's no mistaking it. Delphi has resurfaced, and with them, the return of medical terrorism.
Excuse me.
Adil, I'm sorry that I wasn't able to save you. You must have had your reasons, but that's of no concern to me anymore. What? Listen, from now on, Adil? Why is your stuff all packed up? I've decided to resign.
What?
What? You're going back to Kostigar because of this? Don't flatter yourself. You're not the reason I'm leaving. I've got bigger plans. I've been invited to participate in the Asclepius project. Adil, you're joining the HOA? Oh, snap. Well, that's gonna be a real Heineke, for lack of a better term. Well, let's see how that goes later.